Hey everybody. How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody out there is doing well today. Let me do the usual here. The check, see everything's going. Everything's going swell on that end. Good. We're all set. Hey, how's it going? Hey there, Kaylee. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Alec. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me turn the camera around here. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Wolf Girl. Yeah, today I thought we would try a parkour game. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm doing pretty good. Alright, let's see what this is like at the start. You guys saw that firsthand. Alright. How this works, I'm unsure, folks. Yes, I saw the new episode of Digital Circus. Well, I don't know if I can play this because it looks like it's in a different language. Because that thing just talked. You folks can't hear it, but it is in a different language. So I don't know if I can do this because some of the info may be in. I know it's just parkour, but we shall see. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Well, that's how that works. Yes, he did. Oh my god. It's like, what the? That Gummy Goo moment, though, that was like, no. Why? Why my boy Gummy Goo? Why they gotta make him all creepy? I mean, I like some creepy stuff, don't get me wrong, folks. It's cool looking, but like, whoa. What the? Secrets. Where's. Or was that where we were supposed to go? Goo block. Oh, it actually works. Grabbing things, on the other hand, does not. You know what? I'm gonna hope that this idea works, folks. Yeah, that was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I could see that definitely. The whole that's what James sees it as. I know I bookmarked it recently, folks. Because I believe one of my friends took me here and it works pretty well. This was a while back, so we shall see. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, Kane is still one of my favorites. If anything, even more now. Because I'm like, he's just a, like, artificial intelligence trying his darndest to, Whoa, okay, that was new. So, this is a Digital Circus map, and something new happened when I joined. It showed for a split second on the screen the blue and red dot moment. I need to check some info here, folks, before we go in. Because I'm checking information and rules and such. Oh. And if any of you notice this, yeah. If any of you notice what this is, I'm gonna change my appearance a little bit to feel more fitting with the purple. Because I love purple. Not that. Not that. No, not that. Was it? Which? Because each TV has its. Yes, that's the Doctor. There it is. I'll go with this, and I'll have to keep my head firmly planted on my body. Because that's important. Yes. I don't have one, but I can get one here, actually, if I'm remembering. So. Boop. Just give me a quick second here, folks. Because one of these Avatar creators has done a Kane, I believe. Or not. If not, I know I can definitely find one someplace. You know. Fact, I could probably just go and do that really quickly now, folks. Wait, click me. Oh, that's the portal to the world. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, so yeah, I'll go look for one really fast. Wait. Turn that off, though. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna need to change size real quick here, folks, so. Or better yet. Ah! There we go. Anyway. Great googly moogly. And yeah, that's fine. Feel free to ask questions, folks. I am much like Kane in some aspects, I am here to help. Although I do want to refine one of the old Kane avatars I liked. I can definitely try and look. In fact, let's hop to an Avatar world, folks. Hopefully, it doesn't get too laggy. If it starts getting laggy, though, I'll have to hop out of the Avatar search world. But we shall give it a go. Yes. All I could think when I saw that was, wait, are we finally? Hello, are we finally getting a Kane villain song? I got my own villain number. There's an avatar that can pop the bubble, which I still loved. Alright, so first, let's see. Okay. Kane. Because mind you, I have found a couple different variants of Kane. This was always my favorite. Even though it's got the fangs, I just liked it. But you can also remove them. You know. Also, when I mute my avatar, like audio. No, wait. It does that. But yeah, folks. Let's see. We have the Zoobles bar. We have the Iris Glow. So bright. Anyways. PJs? Apparently, there's a PJs toggle. With bunny slippers. Which are hilariously. You folks. Here, like, I love the detail. They made it the two different versions of Jax, evil and good. Whoever created this avatar, I like it. I like it. Fair. Fair. That is. That is very fair. Mm-hmm. Come on, let me grab the cane. I can't grab my own cane. Oh well. But yeah, there's this version of Kane, which I liked. Now, let's see if we can find the other one that you were thinking of, the other character. Brain right now is not braining. Okay. Thank you. Now, I don't know if there will be one, but we shall see. I'll also try to just like search for just the show in general, character wise, on here, because then that's another likelihood of being able to find it. Note to self: get a chin to scratch thoughtfully. Oh, good lord. Alright, there we go. Alright. So nothing showed up there. Yeah, feel free to tell me anything, folks. Oh, that is awesome. Puppies are adorable as well as dogs. Critters in general are just. I like critters. They're chill things. Most of them. I mean, if you let them be. Although that's pretty much all critters in general. If you leave them be and stay out of their space when they need it or want it, yeah, you'll be good. Really? Nothing? So yeah, it looks as if there's nothing. And yeah, I like both too. Jax and Kane are two of my favorites. But I also like Kinger just because he's in his own little world a lot of the time and he's actually quite intelligent. Anyways, let's see, Jax. Heck yeah. And yeah, the prototype song is a good one. Okay, that's an interesting take on an abstracted Jax. This is somebody's interpretation of what Jax would look like abstracted, and it's honestly kind of cool. Yes, yes, I have heard that song and I love it. All right, so seeing as how the amazing digital circus map was uh pretty good, wasn't too laggy or glitchy or anything, which is surprising for it being the digital circus. But anyway, that yes, I was thinking we could pop back there. So, let us return to the digital circus. And yes, for you folks wondering, I probably will be rocking the cane just for fun. Oh yeah, it's been a long time. I'm doing good. And yeah, feel free to ask any questions. I could actually see that, Maddie. Well, thank you so much, Comets. I'm happy you enjoy them. I have fun making them. I try and put a lot of hard work into them, so it's always rewarding to know that people enjoy them. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, I've just been very busy with work, folks. Ah, Walton. Okay. So, wait, so you folks can see it. See? It flickered on the screen. Anyway, sorry. ADHD brain was like, gotta say it. Let's see. Wait, ooh. I forgot I'd unlock some of these zones. And look at where we are! Isn't it beautiful? But, so. Any advice on voice acting? Okay, so. Basically, a lot of people will try and tell you, or a lot of people have told me, like, they have this assumption you need to be able to do, a character voice, or something like this, or whatever. You don't need to. There are plenty of famous voice actors who have made huge names in the business with just their normal voice. It's not only about the voices you can do, it's the emotions you can put into it. And so it's not just like acting with your voice, it's acting while using your voice. So that's one tip, kind of don't forget that you don't need to be able to like do a character voice. There's lots that you can do without that. But another good tip is just try and listen to character voices and try and imitate them. If it hurts your throat, stop. It's no bueno. Don't want to destroy the thing that's, the potential moneymaker. So, the main thing is just, practice different character voices, see what you can do, and have fun with it. That's my biggest tip, and it doesn't even matter. And yeah, I know I do some like impressions and stuff, but I also that's something I worked on when I was really, really young. I was one of those kids who would try and imitate things. I was the weirdo who tried to like imitate a cartoon character when I was a kid watching a cartoon. So there is that. I could see that. I could see Kane having some form of hypnosis. And thank you. It's not that weird to me. That's what I would do when I was younger. Like, my parents would find me, like, trying to imitate characters, and then when I was, like, a teenager, I still did it. Like, I ended up confusing my family because they saw, like, that nobody had gone into my room, but they heard another voice. And then they came in, and I was like, oh, that was me practicing. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to confuse you. And heck yeah, that is awesome. And me, another way I do like learn the voices is a lot of the time nowadays it's easier. Back when I was younger, you couldn't find like easily somebody posting all of the voice lines from a character from a game or all the dialogue that you can get from a character in a video game. Nowadays they do, and it's separated, and I can listen to it and not have to be like, I can't hear over the sound effects of the game or the music. So those are my tips. And don't worry about microphone, because yes, it's from my old channel. But fun fact, I used an Xbox microphone. Yeah, like the kind you plug into your controller. That thing, you can plug it into your computer. And I used that to record, and it took a lot of work with the audio editing program I had to clean it up. But it sounded decent, at least by the end of it. Not great, but decent. So, fun fact for you all, I recorded on an Xbox microphone for my first few. That's a pretty good list there. Oh, and also, guys, I will be doing the prototype ASMR. The Luke Longlocks one is written, so that's on its way. Oh, that won't be the next one. I'm probably doing a cat nap. Whoa! Sorry. Sorry to shock anybody who heard that. Whoa! And yeah, the prototype will be fun. Definitely interesting because I'm gonna be doing it in a different period. It's not gonna be during the Hour of Joy yet, but it is when the prototype is still being locked away. That's what I'm gonna say. Plus, I'm not gonna say if, or well, okay, to be precise, at what point. Right? Same here. Or wait, can I? Can I? No. That's no fun. My favorite character to voice act. For stuff I do, it varies. Of late though, I would have to say one of the funner ones I've done so far. Just because I don't know, I liked how interesting it was to try and do it. But doing Doey recently for recent ones, that was the most fun to do. Because it was weird but interesting to try and, like, I tried to consider it as different characters for each. So each one of those parts was kind of considered as, like, a different, when he changes emotions, I tried to consider it as different. Yeah, Johnny. Johnny, I love. That's one of my old characters. I still want to bring him back one day. And I do, like, canonically, I do have an explanation for him coming back. Which is, it's like a offshoot in time. So it's, like, two different people. Same brain. Different timelines, kind of. I don't know. It's hard to explain. um, I'm not saying anything. Not saying anything on that plot point. But the awkwardness may be for a reason. I'm pulling a real Kane here with that description. Heck yeah. And I may actually take you up on that commission because I would write my own stories, but I already do it a lot. Not that I don't enjoy it, folks, but I couldn't help but crack that joke of, like, commissioned stories. A break? Ooh. Not that I'm not taking a good amount of breaks, folks. I'm still trying to take a good amount of breaks here. Wait, Spudsies. I want to go to Spudsies. Who wants to go to Spudsies? I love how the Kane avatar just looks around like, wait, what? Heck yeah. And yeah, that is two story writers in the crew. That was. Oh. There is a reference to one of the uh to a horror movie in there. Not with anything graphic, but just the music. It's for those of you who know horror movie stuff, it's the Silver Shamrock theme. Don't mind me, I'm just grooving to the Spudsies music. See, I had always wondered, like, you're supposed to be represented by what you are in it. Like your mental profile. I want, in the comments, I have a little challenge for folks. In the comments, what do you think I would be? Also, if you can't think of what I would be, then what would you guys be? What do you think you would turn into if you got into the digital circus? It's an interesting thought. Now wait. The question is, how do we get out? Okay. We're free. We're free. Subel's bar. Okay, that is cool. I like that idea. Me, I honestly think I would be something close to my, like, YouTuber self. Like, avatar-wise. Like, I would be that paint-splattered cat. Just probably far more cartoony. Obviously. You know. Wait a minute. Can I? Let me in! Let me in! Oh, well, I can't get in. Can't say I didn't try. You know, I could probably attempt something like that for audio. Shh. Don't tell. There we go. This doesn't look menacing at all. And yeah, it's basically Puck. Because this was Puck, hilariously enough, too, is technically the like channel mascot. Welcome to Glitchcart. Start your engines. Which I do not know how to start. Whoa, okay, I started it. Whoa. It's like all low poly and everything, folks. And I think I crashed my car. And I don't know how to reverse it. Wow, this is one beautifully low quality map. I mean, for like the graphics on purpose. And yeah, feel free to ask any I saw Painter twice and my brain said the word. Feel free to ask any questions you would like, folks. Never feel shy about asking questions of me. I am always more than happy to answer your questions. Well, okay, unless it's something inappropriate, then I won't. But if it's just, average questions, happy to answer. Yeah, go ahead. Uh, yeah, that's fine. Like, people who want to join the Discord, I'm going to be updating that actually because the Discord link is dead. So I need to fix that. But yeah, related to Discord and stuff, that's fine. How do we leave here? Oh, there we go. Ooh, spooky map. The manor. Yeah, I'm curious about what he has planned too. And yeah, that's fine. Feel free to talk about it. That is fine. This is sus. Oh, well, I'm happy I have that bottle sealed. I smacked my coffee thing. That's what that thud was, folks. It's nice chatting with you, too. It's been a while for some of you folks. I missed y'all. Nope, because it has the lid on this time, so it's all good. Which was like, oh, whew. I forget where. Go after this. And yeah, it's a real relief because last time, folks, it messed up big time. That's why I got started using one that can actually be sealed, so I don't have to be like, oh. All right. Okay, so that's the only way. Is to go to the worst part. There's like creepy takes on them in here. And I think that's good because it's never good to just pretend to be happy. Oh, we're in the creepy basement. That's nice. Well, I hope that goes well then. And that is awesome, Alec. I hope things go well. And I know that that's something that's been happening a lot, and I'm sorry that that kind of thing has been happening to you so often. It's just not right. Like, I don't get why people have to be that way to other people. That's the one thing about the world and human beings, folks, that kind of just messes with me. And I know I'm a human being too. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not a human being. Yeah, I'm a human being. You're a human being. Everybody, aside from, like, cats, dogs, critters. But either way, main point is that yes, there is this whole issue of people bullying people a lot, and I despise it. I really do. Ugh. Slash creepy, but now it's all wet. Hey, there we go. No worries, it's all good, Alec. And it's tough masking and stuff. That can be difficult and take a definite toll on you. And that is fair to want to do it. And I know it's hard to not do it, but it's definitely one of those things. By the way, all of Twitter is in an uproar about this dog. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, folks, but all of Twitter is in an uproar for that dog in the red shirt from episode 8 that's just in the background. And I found out on Twitter that apparently in the German dub, he says something. If anybody knows German, please translate. I would be ever so happy. Or not. just kidding. For legal reasons, this is a joke. And you're welcome. Like, this is a safe space, folks. Wait, they updated it, so does that mean... Like, where is that cafe? Because my theory, folks, on where that cafe shot was, because it's a round room, the windows are of a certain shape. They've never shown inside the tent. So in my mind, inside here is that cafe that they were sitting in. Yeah, retail work. I have known plenty of retail workers, Rebecca, and that is very common, scarily common, for people to have to mask. Sorry. Fear of heights is not a fun thing to do that with, but it's surprising. Wait, does that make me jump? Boingy? So that's how you get into Kane's office. I forgot. In this map, you actually need to basically do it the way they do in the show. Otherwise, you can't get in. Okay. I have done only one hypnosis thing. Years ago, that is. Which is, I did a Cheshire Cat thing. That the only effect it really was intended to give, I don't know, because nobody ever commented or told me if it did. One friend in person told me. Which was that it was supposed to make you feel like you're floating just a little bit off of the ground. Not much. A safe height. Like if you were to drop, you wouldn't feel any pain. And okay, cool. Because I was like, it would make sense to me that up there would be that, because it looked like it. You know. There's one character, though, that one of my buddies a while back actually said, like, out of the swap versions fits me. Yeah, Jammy, basically. The Pomni Jax. There was one version of this that I liked, though. I just need to find him. There it is. Why must you be so high up? Am I supposed to jump to get you? Is this a reward? No, I don't. I got put in the wrong body. There we go. And yeah, the glitch trap one, I did put a little bit of, like, my skills. I'm not licensed. Don't want to get in legal trouble here. I'm not a licensed hypnotist. I've only read up a bit and know some of the very basics. So, there's that. But, basically both were just supposed to, like, that one was just intended to make you calm and relaxed. Nothing bad. Just chill. Because I thought it was a good idea. Nice. That is awesome to know that it actually did. Oh, wait. We can go to Candy Kingdom. Yeah, I do find that funny too. That's why I said it. I was like, I don't know why, but this is just funny to me that I got popped in the Zubul one. Why did I get put in Zubul's body? Ah, no. Oops. Oops, oops, all Zubuls. uh, ooh, violence. And yeah, folks, a while ago I did consider doing a Jax, but I don't think I can do it justice. The slow derpy blink. Hmm? Yeah, I'm paying attention. Hmm. That is a tough one, but I personally think with the way the character is presented, like his attitude and stuff, probably something like one of those, like, you know those like little hold up swirly things where you hold it up and it's got the little question, the little like spiral on it, and it goes one of those, but it just proceeds to just spread bigger, just get massive, and just kind of fill up view or something like that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the stuff there. And yeah, this is basically just a map I had found a while back because of a friend of a recreation of the digital circus. Right down to, oh, that was the fake exit. It got faked out. Because there is an exit. Okay, that is pretty awesome. And I agree, that is pretty fun stuff to do with things, is trying to do the voices. Like singing along with it. I've also, just for fun, when I've been like, I think this character would work well for just for fun singing this song. I've actually done that before, of like singing the song for fun. Now, I know that. Now, where did I put that thing? That's all I can think just came now. Where did I put that thing? Because, yes, as I said, folks, there is an actual exit somewhere about. And I need to find it. Because I want out of here. Just kidding. I'll be here forever. Just kidding. I'll be here forever. Wait a minute. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can get into the tubes there. And yeah, you can jump twice. That's why I was able to fly, folks. I realized you can kind of do a bit of the gaming term would be a double jump. Double jump. Yep. Which I just realized will allow me to traverse the area faster. Come out, wherever you are, exit. I know you're somewhere. Where did they remove it this time? Is the only way out gone? Oh, that's completely fine. Welcome to the loser's corner. We've got an aquarium. Wait. Maybe. Uh, I will be kind of out of view here, folks. I am up here. Don't worry. I exist still. Just in the air. So you folks won't see me for a second because I'm doing this so I can get the high ground. You know. Really survey things and figure out where that exit is. Is there still an exit? Oh dear. Oh well then. Hello. Just cane drops out of the sky. Oh, hello. I've actually done that before by accident to a buddy. I was just hanging out and randomly just phoomp, right next to them. Oh, hello. And yeah, I'm doing fine. I hope everybody else out there is doing fine, by the way. Oh, exit. Hello. Hello. Okay, Wolf Girl, and no worries. But I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, or whatever it may be for you. And yeah, folks, for those of you who don't know, the new Frankie Fox ASMR is out. So for those of you who are Frankie fans, you can check that all out. Hey, Crystal. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing great tonight. Heck yeah. Yay, lollipops. Speaking of, I think I actually have, I have a candy cane and a lollipop sitting on my desk. I had entirely forgotten. Oops. I don't think there's a way out anymore, folks. I think we've been duped. Unless. Wait a minute, unless. Because I do have an avatar that can fly. Although, before I do that, I found a very adorable one that's bee themed. It's very adorable. I love it. Oh, and when you have wings. No. Nope. Yes, pretty much it's Catbee, pretty much. There is one weird feature, though, that I kind of liked, just for the stuff it can do. Oh, and by the way, another weird feature of this avatar, folks. Most VR chat avatars, you can't see, parts like this nose, how long it is. Phone. Hush. That's my alarm clock for it being 7. But, with how long this nose is, I can't see that in front of my face. Some avatars have certain pieces you can see, though. Sometimes, like, I had a Glamrock Bonnie, that you could see the, long nose in front of your face. So, right about here in front of my view was his nose and mouth bit, and when I would talk, it would, move. This one has its hair. So I can see, this little tuft of hair in front of my eyes. It's kind of cool, but weird. But one of the weird, cool features of this is it can do it can turn to honey, like the slime. But I hope this will work because it needs to be something interactable that can be like physically that has colliders. That's the word, colliders. Colliders are things that not censor, that sensor brain, sense if it's touched. So, like certain items count as a physical object. Other items, like this, see? Because this avatar can react to things that touch it. So watch. Hey, Jinx! Yeah, I found this one recently and fell in love with it for just some of the fun features like that. Wait. And we can even make that more extreme if we want, folks. So let's see. Deformation. And then touch reaction. There we go. Now when I touch it, that just and hey, hope you're doing well. Right, let's turn that down so I don't like go extreme gooiness here. Let's see, undo that. But yeah, folks. Yeah, it is. It's chaos. And yeah, the fast food one's pretty good. Well, I hope it helps, Keely. Or Kylie. Sorry. Kaylee? Oh, what? Oh. Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna be missing a hand for a sec, folks. 'Cause it was like, it scared the heck out of me. It was like, critical error. I'm like, no, what? And then it was like, your battery is low. That would have been nice for you to just phrase it properly instead of being like, critical failure. There we go. Hand is working again. Alright, I'm back, folks. Sorry for the random moment of because if each one of you felt that, I felt that too. That moment of Alright, there we go. Now, time to get a quick drink of my coffee. Because, depending on it, I may be streaming for, around the same time that I usually used to. So, trying to last till close to 9. But yeah. I just started vibing to the music and the digital circus music in the background. It's that little like, let's see. It's like the little, I don't know. It's one of the background musics playing from one of the episodes, though. I know that much. So much delicious food, but none of it is edible. This is evil. Like a nice picnic. Nice everything, but no. Uh, yeah, around there-ish, yeah. Uh, is how long I'm probably gonna be streaming. Whoa! Probably around probably around the the usual. So yeah, around 8ish, 9ish. Because I've noticed when I used to stream till 9, my headset would always die. It'd be like, "You're in the middle of streaming." And so I wouldn't get requests out, or I wouldn't get to say goodbye to you guys. So of late, I kind of changed it around so it's like closer to 8 than it is to 9, just to be safe. I'm gonna hang out in one of my favorite characters' rooms. Why not? Because fun fact, folks, in this map, you can actually enter their rooms. So yeah, folks. Yeah, a bit fishy indeed. I I years ago actually for a like skit. I used to film skits when I was younger. That was like my early thing of acting was little home movie skits. I wore a dress. Fun fact. But acting wise, you do a lot of crazy things. Like I never would have thought that I would be like for one of my old ASMRs or for PJ Pugapillars, for instance, because I actually was eating like some food for the like him eating sound effects. That I would be like on mic being like nomming food, like trying to make sound of eating, rather than like what my normal manners that I was taught me, which is like if you're eating, you better not be making a sound. Don't open your mouth too much or make too loud of a chewing. But then it's like when I did the voice acting, it's like, but I need to. Because the audio needs me to, apparently. So I need to do that. Which I didn't expect. Yes. I am a pretty princess. And you should probably get some sleep then if you haven't slept in 3 whole days. That's no bueno. The bueno thing is getting some sleep. And to anybody who speaks Spanish, I profusely apologize for probably my terrible pronunciation of saying no bueno. It probably sounds like terrible, honestly, and offensively bad. I feel like I could stare at that for days because I love the old Windows background, and that's like old Windows. Gotta love it. Well, thank you. Yeah, you need sleep, Sammy. Wait, what? Huh? What? Huh? What's going on? Oh, we're in the place from that one episode. This place is just weird. I know you can get to the end, but it just takes so gosh darn long. I'm probably not even gonna attempt it. Okay, so it just teleports you back there. Yes, I do remember Genshin Impact stuff. I actually years ago had a friend who requested me to do not an ASMR, but just like attempt to do I believe Nouvelette, the water dragon, him. Uh somebody asked me to do that. And Kylie, you should get some sleep then if you're getting tired. Yes, and somebody asked me to do that. Yeah, feel free to share theories, folks. Actually, oh, I'm gonna stand up. Spreading the wings was unintentional, but I guess it's kind of cool. I know you don't wanna. But sometimes in life, at least from my experience, because I'm not saying I don't enjoy my job, folks, but there are some mornings when I wake up after working till like 4 or 5 a.m. and I'm sitting there going, I don't want to get up. I want to lay in bed. I want to sleep. And then I want to get up and just relax. But I do relax. As I've mentioned, I try and take breaks, folks. Those are always important. Even if it's a small break, just enough for a couple episodes of some old cartoons. But the important thing is that sadly sometimes there are things in life you're not too keen on doing. And sometimes, like sleep, you gotta. And I know how it is, folks, having bad dreams, because I myself I've had bad dreams. That's kind of another reason I was an insomniac for the longest time, is I would have bad dreams. Which old cartoons? Well, that depends. A lot of the time I find compilations online that have multiple different cartoons in them, and often they'll have the old advertisements with them too. So I'm a big nostalgia fiend. I'm addicted to nostalgia. I love watching old cartoons, old TV shows, Legends of the Lost Temple. It's another good example of like old game shows and stuff. I just love them. I grew up in a lot of them. That would be interesting. Yes, Pokemon is a good old show. I do like Pokemon. Let's see. Street Sharks. I recently watched quite a few episodes of because one streaming network, not sponsored. I like saying that because it makes me happy because I'm able to say it in order to be like, this isn't just me joking. This is also me covering myself legally. But Tubi is the name of it, and it's a free streaming service. It's pretty cool. They have like a ton of old Cartoon Network shows like Ed, Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I actually, in the background as I'm streaming right now over to this direction, yes, I'm pointing in the right direction. I have Courage the Cowardly Dog playing. Because me and my ADHD folks, I have things like playing. Yes, that was a good one. Garfield, yes, I remember Garfield. And yeah, Courage is one of my favorites. A scrapped idea for something I had wanted to do years ago. I actually wanted to try and do a Cats from Courage the Cowardly Dog ASMR where I was gonna be Cats. So, you were going to have, that. But I ended up scrapping it. Because I didn't feel I could do it right. But I still love one of the lines. I just realized I'm gonna have to rework the line because YouTube isn't okay with the whole. Anyways, but his line of "camp for a bit of sport before," and then word that YouTube isn't okay with, "dear boy," and it's like, oh my gosh, you are cool. I like you. You're a cool evil villain. Not so much chill with the first plan. I have arachnophobia. If I'm gonna be like hanging out with a villain character and being okay with them, like spending time with them, that would probably be a deal breaker with cats. Would be the spiders. If that's only like a part of his first plan and he's done with that, I'd be like, okay, we're good. Just don't bring any spiders around, buddy, and we're fine. You're all good. Yes. I definitely watched a good amount of Yu-Gi-Oh. Hmm. What would my abilities be? I'm so sorry, Kaylee. If it helps, try taking deep, slow breaths. Don't force yourself to take slow ones, just in and out. And try and focus on the bear you're hugging. That'll help kind of focus your mind on some other things. Even if it's just listing things off, and stress can be a tough thing. There are, lots of different ways to help relieve stress. A lot of them are mainly just like listen to music that calms you down, things like that. And yes, the Addams Family cartoon was a great one. And I would say for abilities, teleportation, just because it would be fun to poof here and there. And I know most people go with flight. Now, levitation is kind of flight, so I would go with that because it's not actual flight, it's more you're lifting yourself through some means or the ability to kind of hover kind of thing. So I could just like, I don't know, I find it cool the idea of just hovering off of the ground constantly like Kane does. Those would be my abilities. No, I didn't hear about that. I mean, whatever ends up helping kind of thing. That's my opinion. But yeah, if you need Kaylee, I would say take a deep breath and let it all out. And then rinse and repeat. Cat B gives you calming advice. uh, and I am not trying to laugh at you. I am just finding it amusing giving advice in this avatar on how to, calm down when stressed. Due to my job and kind of being a one-man team, I often deal with stress. And that is a big part of the job, folks, for me at least. Now, there are plenty of tougher jobs out there, as I've said in past streams. This one does have some issues, but that's more because I'm one-manning it, and I know that. And I swear I'm gonna go insane like the members of Digital Circus if I hear this music loop anymore. Anyways, just kidding, folks. Where was that map? I'm checking some of the maps that I have, folks, that have been updated recently, so they would have new things or changes to them. Yeah, we'll go with this. Hopefully this doesn't make my computer scream. Yeah, you're not a burden. You are not a burden. And I've noticed you're not the only one who feels that way about themselves, so I want to put this out here, folks. No matter how people view you or treats you, you are not a burden. No one truly is. Everybody has potential for something. Big or little, everybody has some sort of potential to them. So never give up on your potential. Because everybody has potential of some sort. Oh, well then. That's good to know. Because one of the maps I was going to show you folks was having lots of lagging issues, so I couldn't exactly show it to you. But I found a replica of the Doctors. Which, what we'll do is, I'll probably go to my channel really quick here, folks. And I will just put something on there that isn't copyrighted to somebody else. But will also kind of for fun. So, folks, I want you folks to be able to see something that was playing in the background of my video. Yeah, we all care about you. And you are not a burden. And I know I've already said that, but that's just because I feel strongly that you are not a burden. Here we go, folks. Huh? Well, that ain't right. I think they messed up something, folks. It's not teleporting me to the place anymore. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, ADHD can make your brain start overthinking and rushing through thoughts. You'll start wondering this or that and questioning yourself a bit. But don't. You are not a burden. Now, I honestly feel that that's a thing I've heard a lot of people saying nowadays about themselves. The world is kind of tricking people nowadays into thinking they're a burden. You are not. But yeah, folks, so this is, if anybody recognizes this video, this was playing in the background of one of my shorts. So that is, for those wondering, what is playing in the background of one of my shorts. Doctor. Multiple doctors. Hello, doctor, doctor. Other doctor. Doctor. But yeah, folks. And yeah, don't feel like you're a burden. Because you are not. You are a wonderful, amazing person. And yeah. And yes, do not believe stuff exes say. Exes will often say dreadful, dreadful things because of things that have happened to them in the relationship, whether it be, a good breakup or a not good breakup. There will always be things like that, you know. And I feel like that's just not right. Don't believe that. And just because they're your ex does not mean that because they were once in a relationship with you, that they have such a intimate knowledge of you as an individual that you should believe it, what they say. That's my opinion. And it is still quite whirring from my computer, so I'm probably gonna map hop so the computer doesn't scream at me right now. So let's see where to go. Yeah, I think we'll just go to that other map that we were at, folks. Because, so far, out of all of them, that seems the least laggy. So the digital circus it is. But I am at least turning down the music before I go insane. Ah, there we go. Freedom from the looping soundtrack. But yeah, folks. And what's been confirmed? Sit down. Let's see. Pull the camera over. There we go. So what all has been confirmed? Anyways. But yeah, what has... Oh. Yes, deserves all the hugs. Folks in chat, give Kelly hugs. They deserve them, and they need them. And I mean that, folks. If you do not want to, that is fine, but please. Yes. And we all care about you. The whole community does. And I hope things get better. And that goes for all of you who are going through a tough time right now. Any of you who are going through a tough time, I hope things get better for you. I really do. Because I know it can be really unpleasant dealing with stress, depression, all these things I have experienced. And I know that, like, putting it's tough, is just putting it mildly for a lot of people. And that can be really difficult and really frustrating to have to deal with that. And it can really take a toll on your sleep schedule and all kinds of things. And yes, candy for all of you folks. And what do these do? Those are for the mirrors. Okay. Thought there was some sort of Easter egg, maybe, or surprise. But yeah, folks, I hope everybody's doing good this evening. I know it's slowly getting closer to 8, which is kind of close-ish to around the time I was thinking about ending the stream. Because it is... Oh, we made it into the tube. Oh, the tube. But yeah, because is blocked. Dang. But yes, that it is, not 9 yet, but it's one of those things where, and yeah, I hope you're doing good. And yeah, I'm not stopping the chat, the stream just yet, folks, so don't be disappointed. There is still plenty of stream to go. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. And yay. See, this is why I love my community, folks. For those of you watching, my community is very chill, very nice, and I'm still amazed at that because there are YouTube communities that have, some not too nice people in them sometimes. But so far, everything I've seen of my community is wonderful, chill, nice people, very creative, all in different ways, and I love it. You're all amazing people, folks. See, the one thing I can relate to Gangle with. I don't know why, but just the idea of. With one of these, I'm not usually somebody who likes, firearms. But. I don't know. Even if the kickback from this sucker would give me a trip to the hospital, I'd be like, worth it. probably proceeded to be followed by me like screaming in agony because I probably would break something. I can't reach it from there. Oh, come on. Because I spotted something. Oh, but I can't get to it from there. There's an exit door. They've added multiple different exit doors. Oh no. I'll never be able to find it. Yeah. Painter Cat with the gun isn't real. It can't hurt you. Really? Oh. Although it'd probably be just me, like, doing exactly what I just did there, so nothing in his hands, and just... Really? It bounces. It actually bounces. Whee! Whee! My ADHD has been sated. I am happy. That's basically me when I find stuff like this in maps, folks, when I'm messing around on VR. So if you've ever been to a public and seen somebody that sounds like me doing stuff like this, just walking over to something, then being like, that's probably me. Fun fact of the day. Aw. Hugs for you all. Yes, okay, I like that. Aw, thank you, folks. Wait. No, double jump, double jump, double jump. Me. Alright, let's see if we can do this, though. Okay. How did they do it in the show? Was it cannon, double jump? Oh, I forget. Hey, Minty, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's in the basket. Let me stand up here. Can this thing fly? No. But I know an avatar I have that can, I believe. At least I think so. I do not know that. I just could have sworn I saw somebody comment. Oh. It's got anti-cheat. This map. So I can't fly. So, okay, I can't fly in this map, folks. So I couldn't just, like, get there instantly. Plus, supposedly this place updated. So I'm gonna check another map real quick. To kind of end up the stream. Oh, okay. I was confused. I was like, huh? Wait, what? Huh? Okay. Okay. Now I get what's going on. Ooh. I get to say an old meme from an old video. The meme is from an old Batman meme video. It's from the Batman the Animated Series. For those of you who are old like me, you might remember a little cartoon called Batman the Animated Series. Me just going old man mode for no reason. Painter becomes an old man for no reason. Alright, let's see. There we go. Whoa! Um, you can't see it anymore because I rose too high. But this map launched me. They need to fix their teleporters in bad. Because, like, I should be, like, spawning into the dollhouse. But I think with their new update, folks, it kind of broke. So I don't know if I can actually go into the doll. Okay, there it worked. Now it's working. They added little fake lights. So they've updated this map a bit, folks. Is why I decided to come check this out. Yes. Oh, gotta love the old. Oh, so many good old cartoons, folks. I am a sucker for nostalgia, as I said previously in stream, and watching old cartoons is kind of what I do to practice my voices. World's coming soon. Oh, this is cool. World's coming soon. This was new, so they have a catnap one, a doughy, and then mommy. Ooh, does that mean? Because this map maker group, it's a group of people, does some really amazing ones. Really good detailed replicas of the maps. So, yeah, we shall see. Let's see. They added the lighting too. Now I'm curious though. Hello, Miss Grace. For those of you who don't know, I apologize for the spoilers there. Because I just realized that's a bit of a spoiler moment, me acknowledging who that is there. So let's just ignore that. Let's ignore that. Key. Yes. Because they said they were eventually going to add the basement of here. Whoa. Well, that's kind of a creepy realization. You can't really see it in the game, but there's bones. Wait, no. Dang it. Come on. Now we're going to need to do this again, folks. Yes. We're here. We're back. We're back. Yeah, I did fall through the map. Yay, chai. True, fair. Yeah, I am a bit of an old man. I won't disagree, folks. I am a bit of an old man. Could be older though. But let's see. Oh, we have the cell they were in. Well, folks, it is almost 8. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No, I need an apple. Apple. Give me the apple. Give me the apple. Give it. Give it. Yep, there we go. Sees the doctor. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Throwing apples. That would be pretty hilarious, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, folks. I hope everybody is doing well today. Well, this evening now. Yeah. Yeah. It probably is pretty late where a lot of you are, isn't it? So, how about this, folks? You all get some rest, and I will probably be doing some work like I usually do after stream, or just relaxing, depending on how things are. Probably relaxing tonight. But I will see you all next time because, yep, it's getting late for everybody. Everything needs rest. Come on now, it's okay, Sammy, you need your sleep. So, I want y'all to get some rest, get some sleep. Yeah, that's fine. I can't promise I can talk for too long after stream, due to I will be hanging out with a buddy of mine. If they're still up. But I do not know if they're still awake. So we shall see. But I will be able to chat here and there, for sure. But yeah, folks. I hope that everybody has a great evening. Don't mind that. just drops off edge. Yeah, hugs for y'all. Hugs for everybody. Hugs from Luke Longlock. There you go. I hope you all have a great afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it may be for you folks out there. And I hope that you have a good night's sleep. If you're going to bed, folks, which for those of you who it's really uber late, I hope you can get some sleep. And please, for me, try. Please. Wait. Please. I'm begging you. Come on. Please. 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 Eh? But please, folks, get some rest if you need it. And until next time, I will see you all. And I had a wonderful stream like always. So, have a great evening, folks. Sleep well. Have a good morning. And great afternoon, whatever it may be. Yeah, Monty from Stewart. Oh, bye-bye, folks. Heck yeah, me too. Monty from Security Breach is great, as well as the Monty from Stuart Little definitely all good. See you, folks. Until next stream, have a great afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it may be for you. And remember, whoop. And remember, you are all amazing. You are all wonderful. Until next time, folks. Same YouTube channel. Same time. See ya.